My dear sisters, this next point, bitterness in marriage. Like I have said, sometimes it is very valid because your man, your husband, or your in-laws, or any external influence in your marriage is treating you in very unfair ways, and then you become bitter. Yes, that is a valid way to feel when when people are not treating you right. But that bitterness should not dictate the choices you make in your life or how you respond to those situations. Learn to respond to the issue and not to the people. Do not use the bitterness to relate with the people in your life that God has put in your life to be a blessing in your life. And here I'll use the example of David's wife, Michal. Remember, she was really in love with him. But years of disappointment turned into bitterness. And by all means, again, there's no woman who would watch one man acquire so many, flounder around with so many women, and then somehow bitterness would not set in, or pain. So it's valid. But then a reaction. You know, we okay. This one I agree is a very, very difficult one. But there's always consequence for everything that we do, whether we're in the right, whether we're justified or not. Look at her. When David danced, she mocked him, forgetting that this one is a specially loved man by God. And we all know what the outcome of that was. The Bible told us she remained childless, a symbol of spiritual barrenness born from contempt. Contempt. See, ladies, in this case, she is justified. But always remember that whenever you find yourself in a situation where you believe you're wrongly treated, remember that the power in your hands is the power of choice. You can choose to excuse yourself from that situation. Do you understand? Let's say, for instance, she remembered she had the choice and she left him. I mean, it would have been difficult in this situation because David was a very powerful king. So I don't think any other man would have had the guts to marry her or whatever. But to the everyday woman, just imagine that she left him. She left that man that is making her, live a life of bitterness, constant bitterness. She left him. Peradventure, she could have met another man who would love her deeply, who would free her of all the pain of her past, who would, she could have had a better chance in life than staying in that relationship and remaining constantly bitter. And then, she ended up with this type of consequence.
Love and relationship.